Hey, everyone. It's Athena Renee here back with Discovering Your Destiny Oracle Readings. I'm so happy that you are here. If this is your first time here, I want to send a warm welcome out to you. On this channel, we are all about manifestations and mindset so that you can live at the highest version of yourself and discover your destiny so that you can prosper in the area of life that you were designed to be in. Okay. On this channel, we are dedicated to the misfits, the underdogs, the black sheep of the family, and even if you find yourself feeling like you're in a midlife crisis, this is a safe space for you to start over, refresh, reflect, and renew so that you can go to the next level. All right. Here on this channel, these are all oracle readings. All right. These are intuitive reads from spirit so that you can level up, right? And know exactly what you need to do. Obviously, since you are a masterpiece, right? You are custom made. There's no one here on earth like you, even if you have a twin. So, with that being said, obviously, every reading is not for everyone. But one thing I can tell you about Oracle cards, in which I love them so much, Oracle cards are so practical that you could literally just read these cards face for face value day by day and get something insightful from them. So even if the whole story is not yours, I can almost guarantee you that there's going to be something in there that you'll be able to implement in your life. Okay. Now, I just tried to do this recording and something happened. Maybe I pressed a shortcut keyboard. So I wanted to try to shuffle on the camera, but I said that's not going to happen right now. This is why I was talking earlier about really having a good setup when you're doing the readings is very important. Now, today is a special day. It's actually my born day, 4/5. I'm so excited, y'all. I've been so blessed. If you don't know, if it's your first time here, I have been a professional and small business coach for over 15 years. Okay. I have a very small social media following, but I have been able to freelance with the Housewives franchise as well as several celebrity home designers as well as fashion designers. Okay, one of their clients performed at the Super Bowl in the last 3 years. Okay, and I say all this to say, not to impress you, but to press upon you that you can do whatever you put your mind to. You don't have to know anybody. It's not about you having a long line of credentials. You don't need you don't need to have more degrees than a thermometer. You don't need these things, right? Only thing you need to know is what you want to do and how you're going to go about doing it. Okay. And the best way to start is by discovering your destiny, really understanding what it is that you're good at, who are the type of people you want to work with. And I promise you, everything will line up for you. I just did a self help reading, a self care reading, and it was all about releasing expectations of what you think you should have. We're trying to set this up so you could possibly just see it. But we're going to definitely get our setup together so that we can share different things with you, such as always having the whatever deck it is that we're using. I'm just still kind of getting new to this. So forgive me, sometimes it's like, I'll have the cards and I'll know what I want to say, but sometimes, you get so excited about when you love what you're doing and you really want to help someone and you're moving in pure intentions. Sometimes it just be like your thoughts are moving faster than your tongue. Okay, so please be patient with me on that. But guess what? We are a small group right now at this time. My Instagram page, it has less than 100 people. My YouTube probably have 5 subscribers right now. But I want you to understand that my life is so fruitful and I'm so blessed that today for my birthday, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. Isn't that something? I'm going to be doing a giveaway, right? So I haven't thought of the rules just yet, but you will definitely have to be a follower. Okay. You'll definitely have to be following my accounts. I'm at Instagram at Discovering Your Destiny 33. I have not came up with all the rules just yet. But I will be giving this away within 7 days. Okay. So it's April 5th now. That means next Friday, April 10th, I will be announcing a winner. Okay. Now, if I don't get any participants, we'll just continue on and we'll give it another 2 weeks after that. Okay. We're doing this because I want you to understand that sometimes as a misfit, as a black sheep of the family, or sometimes even if you feel like you're going through a midlife crisis, it is so hard to get started. Number one, sometimes, and then number two, it is so hard to find support, right? People start to write you off. Sometimes people feel like, oh, you were never going to do anything anyway. Why even bother? Then you might have your own doubts. But I'm going to be giving away this nice set. I'm using it right now as well. So if you like the volume that you're getting, you'll know it's from this particular set. This is the little case. Everything's come in it. It's universal. Let me see here. I'm going to go ahead and unclip the microphone so you can get it because the other one is on the charger. Here is the microphone itself. Look, it's two that comes with it, so you can have interviews. I'm gonna set you up real good. Here's the iPhone adapter. It has the PC adapter as well. That's what I'm using right now. And then it even has I believe that's the C or the B adapter for Android phones, right? Guys, I'm gonna put you in the game because a lot of times as a misfit, we have people that's competing with us and not trying to help us, even though we like to help people. Okay, so I'm going to plant this seed in your life, and I'm going to get you, if you're interested in podcasting or developing content, I'm going to sow this seed in your life, and I'm going to have this sent to you via Amazon. So with Amazon, that means you need to be in the US. Okay, we're going to set something up I'm going to see where we can send things at within Amazon with that network. And I was also thinking about for my international people, because I want everyone to be included. I was thinking about doing something possibly with giveaways through Shein. Okay, as you guys continue to come in and subscribe to the channel and you start to see the different highlights on Instagram, let me know, right? Um, some of my employees, they like Payoneer, but I want to get you tools and resources that you can use for your gift. I already have the second giveaway set up as well as far as what I'm going to do. I have so many things that I want to share with you guys, so I really appreciate you coming along with the ride, okay? Without further ado, let's get into this reading, okay? So as I stated, I've already shuffled the cards. I'm just going to do a little bit more so you can kind of, I just want you to get a good deck in there. And I was looking for some like boards so that I could put it down and have a good steady surface for the reads. Because right now I'm just using my laptop, and sometimes things just get mixed in, and you can't, the buttons are pressed and things like that. Now check this out, guys. These reads have been so powerful over the last several days, and I know this one is. Look, the first card out. Oh my goodness. So, wow. This is crazy. Listen to me. Let me tell you something really quickly here. One thing I want you to understand is whatever cards, what I like about Oracle cards are, number one, is not a system. Oracle cards are you pretty much can just freestyle. That's why it's so intuitive. Because number one, whatever cards Spirit wants you to see, those are the cards that's gonna come out right at that time. That's number one. Number two, they're so practical. You could literally just read the cards word for face value and find meaning in the cards. Okay. So that's why I believe Oracle cards are just so powerful. Right. But let's get into this reading because, again, just looking at the spread, it goes in order. It makes sense already just by looking at them. Right? First of all, I want you to understand that right now, no matter how you're feeling, I want you to understand that you are making progress. No matter how it looks, you are making progress. So, first and foremost, I want you to understand that. So, whatever you're doing, I want you to continue to do it. And if you feel like you could be doing better, optimize what is already working. See, a lot of times when we feel like we're not getting any progress, we throw stuff out. Oh, forget about it, and we start over. Just because we're not seeing the progress we want to see at the speed that we want to see it at. But I'm trying to tell you, small progress is better than no progress. So, first and foremost, out the gate, you are making progress. However, it's all about you being illuminated, right? Because sometimes just because you don't see the progress don't mean you're not getting. And you just have to be illuminated, right? Enlightened to know that you truly are. It says something hidden is coming to light. See, this is why when you don't see it at some point, because you must understand growth is done in the dark. Plants, flowers, they grow in the dark. We don't see them when they're growing, right? Is Till the time is for them to come, right? Until there is time for it to come to the light. Then you'll find out about new opportunities and options, right? Someone lends you a helping hand, okay? And so some of you might have been looking for help from someone. It doesn't have to be about financial help, it could be about a team thing. But what I want you to understand is you will be illuminated. The things that you think are not working, soon you will see that it will be working. It's just like if you're growing a garden. I always compare your business and your life to a garden, right? Why? Because in the garden, you have to sow the seeds, then you have to maintain it. You have to water it. You have to make sure it's in the right environment for you to get those crops, for you to get the fruit that you want. But the growth happens in the dark, and until you're illuminated, you won't see anything. But what's crazy about life is you see everything when you're in a reflection of it, right? Right? So sometimes how people say, you know what? Now that I think about it, now I see how everything was working out for me, right? Why? Because most of the time when you're going through something to get to something higher, you don't see the things in retrospect. That was the word I was looking for. In retrospect, which is also just having a reflection on things that have occurred in the past, right? But here's the thing, take time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do, knowing what you don't want, right? So, because when you know what you don't want, it will show you what you truly love. And sometimes you have to reflect back on the things that you did not want. Sometimes you have to reflect back on the things that you got, but then you find out that's not what you wanted, right? These are the things that shape us for the future so we can continue to become the highest form of ourselves. But the thing about reflection is you don't want to live there. See, some people just stay in the past. Reflection is like a quick glimpse to get the wisdom and the pearls, the nuggets that you need to get, and then you're gone, right? Because one thing you must understand, everything has an ending, right? Whether it be good or bad. And when you understand that you were born for a reason and you're talking about discovering your destiny, regardless of it being an ending, you must understand that endings are also beginnings. Okay. So when you know what you want, when you know what you're shooting for, endings are not always bad. Here's the deal. We can even go further and say endings are never bad because there is another beginning for you somewhere else and somewhere better. This is why it's good for you to know what you want. Also, number two, being good, not just being good, however, um, doing your best in every part of the process. Because when you understand that you are a destined driven woman or a destined driven man, things don't happen to you, it happens for you. Okay. And when you see things ending, you'll start to know, oh, it's a beginning. You start saying, this is a new chapter. Okay. But the main piece here is I want you to understand that you are making progress. Okay. Sometimes it just don't seem like it's working. I'm gonna tell you something. This is especially so with losing weight. You could do all the right things, or you could even start with small habits. You won't notice anything right away. Just like weight, when it creeps up on you, it don't creep up on you overnight. But this one, this right here, progress, It will, with small changes, small positive changes, trust me, sooner or later, you're going to see the big results of everything that you did. Do not get discouraged because you're not seeing progress right now. I mean, this is something that is resonating with me so much. I'm just steady thinking about the things that Spirit is telling me to let you know. But this is also for me because sometimes I get so frustrated. Why? Because we have our own level of expectations. And sometimes we just don't respect the process, right? That's really one of the main things. You have to respect the process, right? When you respect the process, you'll know that even when you don't think you are still making progress. Okay. I'm gonna leave this read right here. If you find this helpful to your journey, please hit that like button, consider subscribing, and leave comments in below. Don't forget, guys, check us out at Discovering Your Destiny 33 on Instagram. We're going to be doing this giveaway within 7 days. If it does not work out in 7 days, we will go ahead and extend it on out. But we're at Discovering Your Destiny 33. Check us out on Instagram and check out the highlights for the rules to win this wireless universal lavalier microphone. Okay, until next time, I'm your girl, Athena Renee, and I'm signing off. Take care.